Welcome back to our hard playthrough of the Space Marines in the Unification mod. So where we just left off, we essentially just beat our first mission and we're getting ready to take on the second one. So we're going to head into this area here. Unfortunately, we don't have enough resources to bring in the squad that we just acquired, but we do still have our two Deep Strike Space Marines, so that's going to be easily enough. Alright, so the strategy is the same as last time, effectively. We are just going to start capturing as much as we can. Move our unit up to put the pressure on the enemy, as always. And, well, same goes every time. It's really just a resource game, more than anything, with every RTS game in my point of view. It's whoever can gather as much resources as quickly is generally going to win the game. Now we're going to put all these units on one squadron number, as we're going to put our base on one squadron number. We're going to get this guy moving up here and put him on a series of actions. We don't really need the sight point there. Going to get that going. Then we'll get this scout squad doing a similar thing too. Let's get this guy building some extra power. There we go. Let's move all of our units up together now in a team. Oh no, there's an ant on my desk. They're crawling at my hand, and no, now is not the time. I must focus. I can't deal with this ant right now. That's alright. We will live with the ant. We'll learn to live in harmony and happiness. Just me and this ant, just here. While I play Dawn of War, they can ride around on my headphones. Not the ones I'm wearing, in case that unsettles some people. But no, I got some other headphones on my desk. But, you know, that ain't really bothering anyone. I just don't really, a bit peculiar. Maybe I don't like having ants crawl on me, or maybe that's the norm. I don't know. What is normal? What isn't normal? I guess it really depends where you're from, who you ask. That's neither here nor there, though. That's all probably getting a little bit too much for an episode on how to play an RTS game now, isn't it? But nonetheless, I think you're picking up on what we're doing as we're doing it. I'd like to hope that you're seeing some of the strategy here. Because once again, you can see that I've gone full aggressive mode. We're going straight up sicko mode, just trying to take on every target that we can. They've got invisible units, which is a bit rough for us. We might want to just fall back for a minute and just sort of hit their resources. Because going up against stealth units, like I said, it's one of the things I like to get first, is the ability to reveal stealth, because it is just really annoying. Oh, we didn't get this going. Let's get that going. Oh, my mouse is doing that weird thing again. Oh, fall you back. Can we... Oh my god, it's doing that thing. There we go. Alright, we got invisible units messing with us. Let's see if we can at least capture that point off them. But, do you know what? No, we'll fall back. We'll get a skull probe up here. Maybe we'll fall back to that point, actually. Can we go around this way, actually? What you do is you double shift click, then they'll walk the way you want, essentially, in that series of actions. So I don't run them through a bunch of extra fire unnecessarily. Let's get these going. Need to max the listen posts. And also make sure we get those plasma things going too. Alright, let's destroy this point if they haven't... Oh, nice, we'll just uncapture it. Oh, they're flying around us. What the hell?
Scouts in position. Yes, my lord.
Alright, I think everyone's doing something right now. That's all good. Let's get maybe this to the next action too. Alright, let's help them out. We should probably get some extra Space Marines in our squad, and let's focus this capture point. We kind of just want to try and limit their resources as much as possible while maximizing ours. It's a pretty straightforward strategy. We're probably going to need to get... What is it? Yeah, Chaplain Barracks or an Armory. Let's get the barracks going, so then we can start revealing all these invisible units. It's a bit of a tough situation to be in when you're trying to harass the enemy, and you haven't even got, like, the ability to fight most of the enemy. But, you know, it's not impossible. It's certainly not a tough thing for Space Marines. You just got to think about what's the strategy, how exactly are we getting it done, and, you know, what's the pressure points we're trying to exploit here. And, you know, I see a little builder there that's just, you know, prime for the taking. Honestly, it seems like they haven't got many units here at the moment, so I'm just trying to... oh, I thought that building wasn't built yet. We'll destroy that as well. The goal at the end of the day is just to put as much pressure on them, waste their resources. And that's really what we're doing to a pretty serious extent right now. They're losing buildings that they've built, and like every time you lose something that you built, like that's so much resources lost. You really don't want to be losing stuff this early in the game. Ooh, let's get this unit to do that, well, because they're a bit faster. Maybe focus that for in the meantime. And then we can get the hell out of here. Take out their power, come on! Alright, that looks a little weird for some reason. A little bit of a visual glitch. Let's get the armory going too. Alright, time to skedaddle. Oh, we see some units we can fight. The orcs are here? There's some orcs? The orcs are unhappy from the previous level and decided that they wanted to cause a bit of nuisance. Alright, let's finish that fire team off. I don't know what's happening there. They probably dropping bombs, I guess. Let's upgrade our base. Alright, we got skull probes. Send in the skull probe on that guy. Alright, let's keep these guys moving. Oh yeah, let's destroy another one of these things. Oh shoot. He's actually putting us in a fair bit of damage range here. Really hurting. We can at least destroy this base though, I think. I think it's quite possible. We might even be able to turn on that builder unit there. Yep, nice. Just cause some nuisance. That's really the early game goal here. We haven't really got too much that we can do with certainty till we get some more skull probes up here. Oh shoot. Oh, here we go, we got a skull probe now. Let's group these up with the scouts and here we go. Pathfinder squad can die. Nice. Very, very good. The skull probes are going to make a huge difference at this point. I think we might need to get an extra Space Marine squad, but at the same time we probably need to upgrade more of these points, don't we? We are falling behind a little bit. Okay, there we go. Maybe it was focusing a little bit too much on the harassing, but honestly, this was a bit of a tough early game. When you're dealing with units that are invisible, there is a little bit more micromanagement that's involved with the whole process for certain. Oh wow, they're building up there as well. Let's just destroy that builder. We just want to keep that pressure on them at the max. And then we can even destroy the building as well before they finish building it. Just make them waste even more of their resources. Ultimately, that's how we're going to win the game here. It's like a tug of war, slowly draining them down, the war of attrition. Piece by piece. But we'll make it. Actually, let's send a few more skull probes. Just to be safe. Alright, we could probably send in a few more Space Marines now too as well. Alright. Let's get that upgrade for my Space Marines going. Probably can't afford many of these upgrades, but we should be starting to upgrade many of these if we can. Alright. I think we might have actually got them. I think we've beaten them in the resource game here, haven't we? Like, I think they're just dead broke. And can't keep up with what we're doing. It's looking pretty rough for them. They've got a few units that are still all around, but while we're taking out their actual building hubs now, that's pretty much it for them. We've been starving the builders. We've been slowly working through the war of attrition. Let's even move the scouts in for assistance at this point. Attach a few more skull probes into these squads. Alright, let's finish off this building as well. Honestly, I just want to stop them from being able to bring in more units. Yeah, I think we got it actually. I think they're not going to be able to recover from this. I'm going to start trying to upgrade as many of these as we can. Alright, hold on. You know what? Honestly, I think that's their last building, isn't it? I think we take that out, we win. We may as well just focus fire and finish the game off. Don't really need to rally them. It's only if their morale gets broken, but hey, nice. Very, very good. Vanguard Veteran Squad earned. So there is turn 2. Once again, we kind of just went ahead and just routed them. They didn't really have a chance. With that much pressure, you know, what are they really going to do to you? Now, our next goal is going to be to move here and take out this force spot from the greenskins. So this is going to be 2 turns worth of action to get around to this. We've got to, like, move here, and then we'll be able to attack the turn after. Which will give us a little bit of time to now generate a bit more resources, which is pretty important because we do want to be bringing in some of our more powerful squads of units when we get the chance. I'm thinking what we'll do is I believe we now have the paratroopers. Or not the paratroopers, the jetpack guys. They have parachutes, jetpacks, it's all the same to me. As we know, a parachute and a jetpack are identical in function, purpose, looks, and every other facet of their very being. Honestly, I don't know why they aren't entirely synonymous in name as well. It's kind of weird that we have words that separate them. Nonetheless, we'll be leaving it here for this episode. If you liked it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more of this. We will be going through and conquering the whole of this star system, so stick around for that, and I will see you in the next episode.